Hey there, welcome to my channel. My name is Kristen. I did this Star Wars set on my daughter-in-law for our trip to Galaxy's Edge at Disney. And in this video, I am only going to show the nail art. Since there was so much nail art, it would have been a really long video to include her fill also. So I'm just going to be showing you guys the nail art. The first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and paint both the thumbs black using the Kiara Sky Black to Black. 2 coats of it, curing each coat for 60 seconds. So on the thumb, I am going to be painting the words Star Wars. And what we wanted to do was do almost like a little galaxy background. So after I am done painting both thumbs, that's me just cleaning up my little bit of a schmutz there. I'm gonna go ahead and use a cat eye and do a cat eye effect. The cat eye I'm gonna use is by Profiles Backstage. It's called Crystal Cat's Eye, and it is just a silver cat eye that you can put over any color. And I'm gonna go ahead and just take the magnet and play with it around it just till I like how it looked. And you can see the effect that it does there. And I'm just gonna play and shift it around. And then go ahead and cure it once again, once I like how the cat eye is laying. Cat's eye is such a pretty effect, and I especially like this one because it can be laid over any color and just give any color polish that would be your favorite color the cat eye effect. I'm gonna go ahead and write the word Star Wars as best I can in their Star Warsy design. And for that, I am going to use the Profiles Backstage Frosting No White Gel Paint in white. The brush that I'm using is the Art Brush by Not Polish. When I was recreating this, I just had their logo up in front of me on the phone and just tried to match it as best I could. Whenever I have an area that I don't love and I just want to clean up a little bit, I just put a little bit of Young Nail Swipe on my 3D art brush and clean it up. I'm going to let you go ahead and watch me paint this on here, but I would like to just ask you if you could please give this video a thumbs up. It helps my channel out a whole lot. And if you haven't already done so, maybe please consider subscribing.
Quiero ser el hombre de tu vida, tener niños y estar en un altar. Tu belleza, eso no se me olvida, ni tus besos y tus chistes al azar. Quiero ser tu amor tuyo. Contigo yo me siento en control. Quiero ser tu amor tuyo. Besándonos a la puesta del sol. Me conoces súper bien. Tú me viste y te subiste al tren. Todo vale contigo, hasta nuestros amigos se enamoran de la forma que nos ven. Enamorados somos dos. Mami, te lo digo, tú eres mi abrigo.
And here's how the words look together. The next nail we're going to do is going to be Princess Leia. And for her, we're going to go ahead and do 2 coats of white. And for that, I did use the Kiara Sky Pure White and gave them each a good 60-second cure. For her belt, I used the Profiles Backstage Frosting Gel Paints in black and went ahead and just gave that a good 60-second cure also. Pretty much you see me playing around with the thickness of it. I wasn't sure how thick I wanted it because I did have to do some embellishments on the belt and I wanted you to be able to see them real well. So I just kind of played until I thought I had it wide enough to go ahead and place those embellishments. The embellishments are almost like little diamond shapes in silver, and for that I used once again the Profiles Backstage Frosting Gel Paints in silver. After I give the embellishments a good 60-second cure, I'm going to go ahead back with that black and put a little tiny dot in the middle of each one of those diamonds. Princess Leia's neckline, I just went ahead and painted a little bit of Mocaccino by Madame Glam in just a regular gel polish and gave that a 60-second cure also. I'm going to go ahead and jump on over to the other hand, which is the dark side hand. If you guys haven't noticed from the picture, one hand is the light side, one hand is the dark side. So this hand is the dark side, and on her pointer finger we did a Stormtrooper. I am using the black gel paint from Profiles Backstage to draw out his helmet. So for each character, I just went ahead and had her pull them up on the phone, and I just tried to duplicate them as best I could. So for his mouth, it's almost like a little boomerang shape, and I did that in a gray, and the gray that I used for that was Sophisticated Gray by Madame Glam, and I will be using that color again later on in the video. I did go ahead back with some white, and the white I'm actually using to do that is the Profiles Backstage Frosting Gel Paint in the white, and just outlined under his eyes again real quick and cured that. Then I'm going to use the black once again and make the little lines across the gray boomerang for his mouth. Staying on the dark side, we're going to jump to her middle finger, which we did the same cat eye effect for the background. And then I am going to use that Sophisticated Gray by Madame Glam to go ahead and draw the Death Star. I'm going to go ahead and flash cure that and then jump right back to the gel paint by Profiles Backstage to do the details on the Death Star. First, I'm gonna do the top circle on it, and then the big round circle that has the little star look coming from it. But I did go ahead and cure those two circles so that when I messed up, because I do, and you'll see me wipe it off and redo it right there, I don't mess up those two circles. And then I will just go ahead and cure that section, and then go ahead for the body of the Death Star and do all the little details on there. For that, I did just kind of do lines that were all off-centered, because that's pretty much how it is on the Death Star. My son, when he was little, cute fact, he had me help him make a Death Star cake for his father's 40th birthday. So I will drop a little picture of that in here for you if you'd like to see that. A little backstory there. I used to do a little bit of cake decorating back in the day and was lucky enough to do a handful of Star Wars cakes. So I'll just go ahead and pop little pictures in there for anybody who's a big Star Wars fan who would get a kick out of seeing those. Here I'm just going to use a dotting tool to go ahead and create some stars. Jumping back to the light side, we are going to do R2D2 on her pointer finger. While I'm doing those 2 coats of white, I'm going to tell you how I did Chewbacca, because for some reason my camera decided not to record it. So first I laid down a coat of Perfect Brown by Madame Glam, and then over that I took my little brush and just did stripes to kind of give it that hairy look also, and to lighten that brown. I did that Mocaccino, once again by Madame Glam, over that, and then cured it. Then I used Clutch by Young Nails Mission Control paints to do his stripe across his body, and cured that, and then went ahead in with the white dots across the sash. I'm not sure if that's his belt or sash or whatever it is on him. That's how I created that. Now on R2D2, the silver that I just drew is that same frosting gel paint by Profiles Backstage. That color is my absolute favorite. It's so pretty. And over that, for his blue, I am using Orbit by Young Nails Mission Control. And I am just once again looking at a picture of him and mimicking his details. And he has like a little eye right there. So in that eye, I'm going to go ahead and do a couple more dots of different colors. And you will see me build that up, because it's almost like a circle and then the eye is in the circle. So I kind of had to look at that real close. Now, lucky for me, I've gotten to do him before in cake. I'll pop up that picture. So I was a little familiar with his body shape and the details. So I just kind of mimicked what I did in cake on her nail. And I'll also throw my BB-8 cake up there, since we are big fans of the droids.
Porque el sol me dijo, baby, ya me voy. Es duro que tú me trates como todo y dejas cicatrices. Tiene que no le pasa nada. Y cerrar esta herida. Ya se siente vivir cuando no estás. Pero así es la vida. Baby, tiene que no le pasa nada.
The red I used for his little red light is Power Up in the Young Nails Mission Control gel paints. Jumping back to the dark side, we're going to go ahead and put Darth Vader on her ring finger. And for him, I did do 2 coats of the black once again, and then used the Profiles Backstage frosting gel paint to draw on his features.
Like a cargo, you will carry me. I just hope you know my depth. Even though it makes no sense. Sometimes I'm broken, too much of emotion. Sometimes I'm the lightning, don't wanna pick a fight with. Everything seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I
He also gets a couple little dots of silver around his ventilator. I guess that's what it's called. It's not really a mouth, but yeah, I think it's a ventilator. I'd say this nail is the biggest challenge she gave me, and she wanted a warp speed nail. So I went ahead and painted it black, and while I was at it, we also were going to do a lightsaber nail on the other one. So I painted them both black. On this nail, we're back again with the cat eye effect. For this one, I'm using a different cat eye. I am using Parisian Night by Madame Glam. And it's got like a purple and pink to it. It's really pretty. And then I will, just to stick with that theme, go ahead and add a little bit of the Profiles Backstage cat eye that I used earlier also. And pretty much I'm just gonna do those lines that are in the warp speed and make it look like we're blasting through space. And I didn't worry about getting too close because we figured we would do a perfect circle with the dotting tool in the center at the end. But I went ahead and did some lighter whites, some darker whites, just to give it some contrast. For the lightsaber nail, I just took the white and heavier at the bottom and lightened my pressure as I came up to cross my lightsabers, gave them a good cure. And then for the two colors, what I'm using here to make them kind of have that glowy effect are just some jelly polishes. And the jelly polishes that I used were by Makartt, and they are called Crystal Dark Blue for the blue. And then I really wanted a red one, but the kit I had didn't have a red one in it. It was kind of a reddy pink, but that worked fine. She's a pink girl. She likes it. And it was Crystal Rose Red by Makartt also. After I create the little collision area on the lightsabers, that does complete the set. I'm going to go ahead and just top coat her, cure it, and give her a good coat of cuticle oil to finish it up. Then I'll go ahead and get you guys some pictures on here and the video. We did also get a video in front of the Millennium Falcon while we were at Galaxy's Edge, so we were excited to nerd out a little bit there. Hope you enjoyed this video and love this set as much as we do. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.
Tener niños y estar en un altar. Tu belleza esto no se me olvida. Ni tus besos y tus chistes al azar. Quiero ser tu